Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video, I'm going to cover a few of the most pertinent points of the current topics in Tarkov, being the account breach saga that's going on at the moment, hackers, and what's coming up in the next few weeks in Escape from Tarkov. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So starting off with the account breach saga. So what's all this is all come about from is a person by the name of Glockwork who made a website called eftstat.us. I think he's also got another site that's in development called EFTstats, which is meant to be based off showing people statistics throughout the game. Anyway, so this guy who's made these stat websites has been actually accessing or trying to get into the code of the game to find out the correct statistics on how many people are on each server, yada, yada, yada. Effectively, he's data mining to try and find information. This person came out and released a heap of information on his website, a few PDFs, and apparently there's more on the way. They're saying there's a third and fourth release of information on how it's possible to get people's account information to data mine the encrypted passwords and then use that information to be able to actually hack people's accounts. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who have a lot of opinions on this, but I want to just try and stay out of the opinion side of things and more just try and keep it down to the facts. Now, going into a bit of who Glockwork is, I spent a fair bit of time reading into his prior history within the Reddit scene, the Escape from Tarkov scene, and let's just say it's not the cleanest history. There's multiple sources of information showing that it has had a history with hacking websites, forums, making code to dupe or using the API to dupe money within the game and releasing this information to other hacking forums. And overall, there's a lot of information showing that he's actually been quite sinister towards Escape from Tarkov. He came out and said a fair while ago now, I can't remember if it was a month or two ago, but he said that he approached Nikita in respects to there's flaws in the coding to show that there's security breaches, and it was shut down by BSG. Apparently he was banned, and then it kind of took a turn for the worse from there, and then his temperament changed and he was quite sinister towards Escape from Tarkov, particularly when Nikita flared him on Reddit saying that his statistics were out and that they weren't accurate and weren't showing the true player base of statistics for Escape from Tarkov on his EFTstat website, in which he then remade all the code and worked on a new way to find out the information to get correct statistics. He also used this information to try and find out the correct statistics and found ways to find out all the information there, so you can actually go to the website now and see how many people are actually live playing on each server, or at least each group of servers within Escape from Tarkov. Now, I've actually personally used this information to find out pretty much how many people have been playing on the Oceania servers. I'm not going to go into server population and all that right now, but it does feel quite accurate in that respect. Now, he's also released these 4 publications. Well, he's actually released 2 of the 4 publications. Now, in his 4 publications, he's gone in the first one, he's talking about login IDs, usernames, and nicknames. This making it so you could get most of the information required to be able to hack someone's account effectively, because you'd have all their login details, but you wouldn't have the passwords. But he's saying that there is a flaw in the way that you could get access to the encryption for people's passwords, making it effectively that anyone's passwords could be stolen, because you could actually search that person's username using the methods. Now, I'm not a coder. I'm just giving the facts here that I know and what I've read into, and effectively making it so you could get this information, decrypt it, and then put it out, and then have these people's access. This then giving it to in the hands of wrongdoers, hackers, etc. They could speed hack, do all the hacking they want, and effectively don't worry about losing the account because it doesn't matter. They didn't pay for it in the first place. Battlestate Games has come out and said on their Twitter, with regards to the latest rumors, there is no security breakthroughs. All your accounts are safe and sound. It is impossible to use some easy, publicly described way to get passwords or any other valuable information. Now, I'm just going to tell you a little story. It's very brief, effectively, but it's never impossible. And I know it says impossible to find an easy way, but trust me, if someone has a will, they will find that information. So, this year, my Ubisoft account was hacked. I actually lost my Fallout 5, Division, and Siege account. I actually called up Ubisoft and they actually explained to me the process and what people have used in the past to be able to actually get people's accounts passwords. And let me put it this way. They said the most common way that people's accounts get hacked is you've actually used your username and password to sign into, say, I don't know, a mobile game or a forum, and then that forum's effectively just gone dead. No one even cares about it anymore. But people have actually hacked into the database where they actually get the coding or the information of all the username and passwords. And so then that information is sitting there, then they use those email addresses and passwords on different things to see what they can log into. I'm confident that if someone really wanted to do this for Escape from Tarkov, there's probably a will and a way to do it. So to say that it's impossible or it's not like likely is kind of wrong. And unfortunately, even though that's the fact that Battlestate Games has stated, trust me, if there's a will, someone will be able to get into your account and hack it. But in saying that, it's probably not as easy as one would think. I'm not an encoder and a hacker or anything like that. But I do know enough to know that basic databases have encryptions, and if you can actually get access to those files, you can decrypt them. So what can we do to prevent that? You log into your Battlestate Game account through the launcher and get to the your account management screen. There is a settings button, and just chuck on a third-party authentication. This is probably the most easiest way. Something else I would highly recommend doing, and if you don't already do this, I would seriously consider it, particularly if your passwords are quite universal across everything you do. I actually don't. I have like a real dummy password for all my games. Ever since the Ubisoft hack happened to me, I changed all my gaming passwords to just a really easy password for me to remember, but it's not used for anything else. Then all my emails and banking have 2 or 3 totally different other passwords that aren't linked to that. Then on all my gaming accounts, I'll put third-party authentications. Google Authenticator is now like universal on most like mainstream or even not mainstream games. You can actually put that authenticator on a lot of the games out there now. So you can actually make it a lot harder for people to be able to get into your accounts. Now, is this a reason why not to, like, Battlestate Games shouldn't care about the security of their accounts? No, not at all. But like I said, if there's a will, there's a way, and people will try and get into your accounts. And honestly, if I actually lost a $140 account to this, I would be pretty pissed off. And I think the majority of people wouldn't like to want to spend 140 US on a game and then just lose it and not be able to get access to it again because of this. And this moves into our next topic, hackers. Now, I know there's a lot of people complaining about the amount of hackers in Escape from Tarkov at the moment. We've spoken about this on a podcast previously, and how this Battlestate Games wants to make their own anti-cheat system, flawed or not. It's what they want to do. It is expensive to use a third-party cheat detection system, but because of that, they want to do it their own way. Now, that's perfectly acceptable. They can run their business however they want. There are a lot of people saying that they're either getting banned when they're not hacking, and they're accusing a lot of people of hacking out there. So what I want to pretty much say here is, I understand that there's probably a lot of frustration out there, and I know there's people within my own community that have said they've been banned for not hacking, or that they've been banned for hacking but haven't been hacking themselves. And let me be frank, I am actually quite concerned. The fact that if I was to lose my account when I'm not cheating, and then I'd have to either purchase the account again or not play, $140 is a lot of money on a game that's particularly in development. And even if you had a standard account, it's still $40 is a lot of money to spend, and that would be quite annoying. And you wouldn't want to purchase it again. As well as that, I know there was a streamer, I can't remember his name, but he got banned, and he was adamant that he didn't cheat ever, but he kicked up a big stink about it. It was entertaining, I guess, but probably not the right word I should use. The thing is, if I was to get banned, I would actually be quite concerned, because now this is my full-time job. This is my living, and so I would actually be tarnished in reputation, and I might not even have any control over it. So if someone was to either hack into my account and cheat on it, or Battlestate Games has detected me as cheating and I'm not cheating, this would mean that now I've got my whole Twitch career at jeopardy because someone has banned me, and then it doesn't matter if I'm cheating or not. Once that actually happens, then the whole community will always be like, maybe he was. Maybe he did have something sus running in the background. Maybe he's got like 400 macros. Who knows? But it's going to sit in the back of other people's minds. So I guess we put our faith into the god Nikita, but in the end of the day, I understand people's frustrations with that. With the whole hacking saga going on, with all people saying there's way too many hackers in Tarkov, I don't really call hacker unless, one, it's a speed hacker and you can see them zooming around the map. Two, they seem sus, and I quickly search them up on the forum or the leaderboard, and then in the leaderboard you see the exact same name but one letter change and it says banned next to it. That's usually a sign. But there is so many situations, desync, lag, there's random things in Tarkov that can make it quite difficult to really know someone's a hacker. Unless you're seeing speed hacking around, flying above you, doing 360s. If you just get shot from some random direction, you get one tapped in the head, might not be a hacker. Probably not. Like, I can only say since the most recent wipe, speed hackers I've probably seen one or two, and aimbotters or suspected aimbotters that I looked up and actually caught out with that, maybe half a dozen. So, and I've done like 1,000 raids. And so, guys, all I want to say here is bear with it. If you're not enjoying the game, and I say this a lot, if you're not enjoying the game, go play something else for a bit. There's a new patch coming up, and I'm about to talk about that. There's a new patch coming up soon. Go and play some of the other games out there. There's a lot of fun games that you can just enjoy. And then come back to Tarkov when some new content comes out, another ban wave happens, and just stuff like that. Don't stress too much about what's happening right now. This game isn't going to be released until probably at the earliest end of next year, probably 2020, maybe later. So there's no point like getting stressed over like how much fun you're having right this moment. There's plenty of time to have fun in the future. There's still plenty to come in the game. And so moving into the final topic, the upcoming weeks. So Battlestate Games have said that they're going to be doing the patch 11 before the end of the year. There's going to be a heap of new items. I'll be doing heaps of new videos up on that content, so be sure to check out for that. But a few new guns, the Terra Labs map with the new Raider scavs. It's going to be a really cool, interesting concept. There's little snippets of information coming out now, which is really good. That Battlestate Games, it looks like they'll be able to speed up their content releasing schedule, which is good. But only time's going to tell. I guess we just got to be patient with that. Also tonight, Battlestate Games released an image. I don't know if it means it's going to be another Christmas bonus gift, or if it's going to be the same as last year for anyone who missed out. But effectively, it looks like there's going to be another Christmas bonus for everyone who's got an Escape from Tarkov account. So to finish this up, guys, I'd like just to say, make sure you put up on a third-party authentication on your account. Try not to just get into the saga of everyone saying, oh, your account's compromised and all that. It probably has an opportunity to be. Is it unlikely? Is it possible? Definitely. So just always do that extra method. Be smart about your security in all your stuff. So your banking, your emails, and your gaming. And set different passwords and make sure you've got third-party authenticators on as many as you can. Try not to get too stressed out about hackers. They're going to be around here forever as long as there's a monetary gain. And I didn't speak about that in this video, but majority of hackers that have some sort of benefit behind it. They're either going to do it to getting like troll people to experience the game because they like don't have time to play it properly and they just want to quickly skim through it, or there's monetary gain. And there's a lot of people out there that will professionally hacking games to make all the best, get all the best stuff, and then sell it on third-party websites. And this is never going to end. Even if Battlestate Games had the best hacking detection system in the world, there'll be still people trying to break it because it just means there's more of a market to make those items to sell. So to wrap this up, guys, thanks for watching another video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for future content. I stream on Twitch 6 days a week. Go down to the link below. Give me a follow over there. And lastly, I'll see you next time. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven?